think SRM faces the same governance that many new issues face that don't fit in any one multilateral instrument. It's a cross-cutting issue. The CBD, for example, the Convention on Biological Diversity, a biodiversity convention, has adopted a number of decisions that have global implications on SRM. I think the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change has done just outstanding work. So UNEP has discussed this into their environment assembly. The fact that the Convention on Biological Diversity, Biodiversity Convention, is discussing SRM points to that difficulty. And that difficulty comes about because of the fragmentation of environmental governance. We have a study by UNEP in 2010 identified over 1,500 environmental treaties. Now, many of them will be bilateral, of course, but still that points to the fragmentation because each treaty will have its own ministry, its national ministry representation. You'll have a different budget. Many of the global treaties have conference of the COPs. If you look at most of the biodiversity conventions or most of the conventions period are not United Nations conventions. They're administered by the United Nations, but they have their own governing body, the Conference of the Parties. You have a number of conflicting decisions. You have very scarce budgets. So there's this confusion in the governance world when it comes to new topics, especially SRM.
Right.
And part of the meeting, part of the purpose, the objective of the meeting is to lay out where the governance is going, what the discussion under the different governance bodies have been made. And perhaps this is an opportune moment for governments to discuss among themselves what would be the best existing instrument, or even if a new instrument would be more appropriate.